So you are here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I'll be creating this fall inspired makeup look for you guys. It is that time of the year and I was like, oh, why not? Is it too early? Let me know if it's too early. But today we're going to be creating this look. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright you guys, so the brows are already done. I'm not sure what look I'm going to create, but it's definitely going to be something for fall. I'm going to prime my lids with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm using the shade Chestnut, and I'm going to blend this out as always with my Real Techniques sponge. So I'm going to be working with more than one eyeshadow palette. The first one that I'm going to grab is the Sephora Pocket eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking my E27 brush from Morphe. I'm just going to take this orange shade and blend that all over my crease. So I'm taking my M573 brush and I'm using the Voilet Voss Olive View eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this brown, like reddish brown shade called Charmed, and I'm going to stamp that on the outer portions of my crease just to make it a little bit deeper. So I'm just patting this on and then I'll go back and blend it out. I'm just going to go back in with the first brush to kind of blend this harshness right here. Alright y'all, so for the lids, I got inspiration from a YouTuber called Jen. She posted a fall look and the pop-up yellow looks really good. I was like, okay, let me just keep it simple and do my version of that look. And I really like the way it looks. What I did, I took my cut crease brush. There's barely any product in it, just from whatever was left from my previous look. And I just used the brush just to smooth out my crease area basically. And then I'm going to use my Ace Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I took the shade Water Slide. I know it looks super bright, but like as you can see on the lids, I just blended it in with the other shades that I used. And I'm using a M321 brush and I'm just applying this to that area right there. So I'm applying the shadow first. It doesn't have to look perfect, and then I'll blend it in. What I did, I took the brush that I used for that shade from the Voilet Voss palette, which is the M573 brush, and I just used that to blend the harshness right here. So basically blend that in, and then I use the E27 brush, which is the brush that I used for the very first shade that I used from the Sephora palette, and I just blend that over the crease area, and that is basically it. And I just go back and forth with the brush that I used to apply that yellow shade just to get it to my liking. And that's it. I'm going to apply some lashes and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so that is it for the eyes for now. By the way, I'm going to leave Jen's video down below for you guys, just so you guys can check it out. The eye looks are not the exact same, but I did get inspiration from her. So, you know, I just want to shout her video out real quick so you guys can check that out. For the base, I am going to be priming with my NYX Hydra Touch Primer. For foundation, I finally got another shade in the Huda Beauty foundation. I got the shade 500G. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a full face of Huda Beauty. I leave that video up above for you guys. And the shade that I got wasn't my shade. So a lot of you guys suggested this shade. So I decided to pick this up. This is actually my first time trying the shade. So I'm hoping that this shade will work. Once again, this is the shade 500G. And I'm going to apply this with my Morphe M439 brush. L'Oreal foundation is on. I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little bit darker than I would want it to look. So this is the shade 500. Before I tried 450. I think I need to try 455, but let's just see how it looks once I apply the concealer to the face. But it looks good. It looks better than the first shade, but it just looks a little bit too dark. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if y'all are seeing this on camera, but it just looks a little bit too dark. Once again, love the foundation, love the finish. It's just, I'm having a hard time figuring the shades out. For concealers, I'm going to use the new ABH concealers. This is the Magic Touch concealers. Did a full review. If you guys would like to see that, I will leave that video up above for you guys. I use the shade 16 and 18. So I'm going to take the shade 18 first. And then for my under eyes only, I'm using the shade 16. Alright, so I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Balm Contour in the shade Deep Number 1 to contour my face. And I'm using my Merit Beauty blending brush. Alright y'all, so I feel like because of the foundation shade, my Danessa Myricks isn't showing up the way I want it to. So I'm just going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Medium, and I'm just using the same brush. I feel like I'm barely seeing my Huda as well. I'm going to take the Juno sponge to blend my concealer, and hopefully this evens out everything. Okay, so the foundation is looking a lot better. Let me know what you guys think. Should I keep 500 or should I try 455? Because I really feel like I need to try 455. I don't know. I'll see what it looks like once I'm editing the video. But so far, it does look a little bit dark. I'm going to use my Lemon Drop sponge from Juno to blend my under eyes. Alright you guys, so for blush, I'm going to be using my LYS High Standard Satin Matte Blush in the shade Passion. And I'm using my Wet n Wild brush just to apply this to the cheeks. And then I just go over top with the sponge that I used for my concealer. Alright y'all, so I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use my original Mercier translucent powder, but I'm going to take the sponge that I used for the concealer under my eyes to blend any creasing that might have happened, and then I'll go in with a clean Real Techniques sponge to apply the powder. I'm taking my Dior Backstage Powder No Powder on my Color Grain large powder brush I'm going to use that to set everywhere else. Honestly, with this Huda Beauty foundation, you don't even need to set anywhere because it like sets itself, but I still go over top with a little bit of powder. And I am taking the tiniest bit of my Garnier spray just to melt all of this together. Even though the face doesn't look powdery, I did use a mattifying foundation, so I just, you know, like using this spray. For bronzer, I'm going to take my Morphe E4 brush and I'm using my Colored Rain bronzer. I haven't used this in a while. I'm using the shade Sienna Babe. This is a very subtle kind of bronzer, so you kind of like build your way up. Well, this shade, and I don't want to bronze heavily today, so yeah, I feel like this shade is perfect. Alright y'all, so bronzer is on. I did use the brush that I used for the LYS blush just to go back over, just to bring it back to life a little bit. And for lips, I'm going to use my KKW lip liner and my Huda Beauty lipstick. For KKW, I'm using the shade Nude number 3, and for Huda, I'm using the shade Anniversary. By the way, I did do my lower lash line. I just applied a brown liner. I used the Sephora lip liner in the shade Molasses. I'll have that linked down below for you guys. It's very creamy, it's super easy to blend. I love using it on my lips as well as my lower lash line, and I just kind of blended that out a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my KKW liner. And I'm going in with the Huda Beauty lipstick once again in the shade Anniversary. Y'all, my lips don't look like a fall lip combo, so I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Honey Waffles, just a little bit. Does it look fall, like a fall lip now? I feel like this is the closest we're going to get to a super dark lip or something fall related. But I feel like this looks really good with the eyes. I'm going to finish everything off and then come back and show you guys the finished look. Y'all, I forgot to apply setting spray, so I'm just going to go in with a tiny bit of my Morphe Continuous Mist. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. Not gonna lie, I really like the way the look came out. The eye look, it looks really good, and the lips, I kind of toned down the nude lip today, so it's giving more fall kind of nude lip. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and let me know your favorite fall products down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.